Gaffer, January is a very long month in football, particularly with matches and the transfer window. Just sum up what January's been like from both of those perspectives.
Busy, hectic. I think we've done, in a transfer window front, we probably done more business than what we expected. There was a couple of curveballs in there that we didn't see coming, a couple of injuries that we felt as though we needed to replace, 2 or 3 signings and outgoings that we kind of expected. So yeah, it was a hectic month from that point of view. To throw in 9 games in a month as well to deal with was a challenge, but I think the way we ended the month from a transfer point of view and from a results point of view was excellent. So pleased to be going into February in a good position.
Yeah, like you say, ending really strongly January, so great momentum for the coming games.
Yeah, and it's important at this stage of the season that we try and build that. You know, it can change quickly. Football, you've got to make sure that you're at it all the time. You know, you have a couple of results that go against you, it feels as though it's the end of the world. You can have a couple of results that go for you and people can start getting excited. But what we've got to try and do as a group and as the staff is just to stay focused and stay calm, because there's going to be twists and turns from now until the end of the season. We obviously feel as though if we want to get automatic promotion, we can't afford to have too many blips from now until the end of the season and in the run-in. So we have to just be as consistent as we can and try and play as well as possible to get us the results that we need.
Yeah, and throughout the season, the home form's been really, really strong, hasn't it? Apart from that one game. Yeah. Barnsley at the weekend, we've had some good battles with them down the years. What do you make of their starts of the season and how they're currently playing?
Yeah, so our home form has been good. So we've had that result against Mansfield, which we lost, and a couple of draws here and there that we feel we probably should have won. But I think in general, the way we've played at home, we've been really strong. Now we need to rediscover the goal scoring touch at home and be a bit more clinical with the chances that we get. Because if we do that, you know, we can be a match for any team. We've shown it on numerous occasions this season. You know, being ruthless in the final third is so important. And then with Barnsley, yeah, I think they're a team. I think if you look at their league position, it's skewed because of they haven't played as many games as everybody else. I think the way they play, it's a test for you to try and figure it out, because they've got loads of good movement and loads of good rotations, and they pass the ball as good as anyone really in the division. So you have to be fully concentrating and understanding your role and responsibility when you haven't got the ball, and then understanding where the space is when you do get it, because if we execute it properly, we can cause these problems as well.
And the new players, just to go back, who you've brought in, will help you fulfil that ambition, won't they? You know, we've seen Jack come in the nets. He's played every single minute since he's been here. We've obviously seen Corey and Rob last weekend, and Johnny and Ruben have come in, and we're yet to see them. But again, making the squad a lot stronger.
Yeah, I think so. The new additions that we brought into the squad, we feel as though we can't bring anyone to the club if they're not going to help us.
Yeah.
I think what we seen last week, straight away, instant impact.
Yeah.
You know, Corey becomes the match winner. Rob Apter was involved in the goal, had chances to score himself. Jack, I think, has done a great job since he's come in. He's calmed everybody down. He's dealt with everything that he's needed to deal with. And there's others as well that obviously we still haven't seen yet. Lewis Temple, Johnny Kenny's just come in. Ruben Rodriguez, when we get him up to speed, looks like he's going to be a good player. So yeah, I think we're all positive with the business that we've done, and they're coming into a squad that are doing really well. We're third in the league before we brought some of them new signings in, and we're set for an exciting last third of the season. So for me, it's all positive and something that we're really looking forward to.
I think new players coming in make the current players and existing players just, you know, feel like they have to do a bit more, don't they, I guess?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, but I think we've had competition for places in the squad all season. What you get though when you start getting to December is a group of players who haven't played as many minutes as they want to, feel as though they're the best to move elsewhere, so that can affect atmosphere and mood and yeah, overall affect your environment. But I think what we've done is bring new players and we bring a different energy, and everyone's desperate to play. What it also says is that this is now what we've got. The January window's done. We have the squad that we think are capable to mount a challenge to get promoted, so over to us, let's go and do it.